So imagine you book a trip in February with your winter jacket, with your winter gear, thinking it's going to be cold. Guess what? It wasn't cold. Like, it wasn't cold. But people there were literally wearing their winter jackets, hoodies, and everything. And I was like, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're an OG, welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title of the video today, I'm going to be talking about my trip to Albania and everything you need to know if you intend traveling to Albania. I've got my tab here where I jotted some of the things that I'm going to be telling you, down to the culture shock that I had, the weather and everything. I'm going to be sharing everything with you in this video. So first thing first, if you want to go to Albania, know that it's a visa-free country. You don't need visa to go to Albania. If you're in the UK, a Nigerian in the UK, an African in the UK, I don't think you need visa to go to Albania. So because I'm Nigerian, I'm going to be talking based on my green card, like based on my green passport. So first thing you need to do if you intend going to Albania, book a flight. Yes, book a flight. The flights are usually very cheap if you book on time. The last time I went, my flight was just £27. Yeah, you heard that right, £27. And then you need to book like your accommodation. That's like the Airbnb or the hotel that you plan staying in. I'm an Airbnb fan, so I stayed in an Airbnb and it cost about £35 per night. So that's like the first thing, that's like the first major thing you need to do. Book a flight, book your accommodation, and get ready for the trip. Now let's talk about the weather. I went in February thinking it was going to be very cold, but it wasn't cold. Yes, it wasn't cold. It was 15 degrees in February, and considering where I was coming from, it was good. But then I saw people like on their full winter jacket, and I'm like, am I missing a memo? Is there something happening? Am I okay? But then trust me, you're going to be okay. If you're traveling from the UK, you're going to be perfectly okay in a 15-degree weather, in a 16-degree weather. And now getting towards the spring and the summer months, you don't need your jacket. So let's talk about the time of the year when I visited. I visited in February, and I would say that traveling to Albania by that time of the month is not the best. It's not the liveliest time of the year for you to travel to Albania, because it was not really busy. There was no festivals, there was no events. It was just there. Although a friend of mine reached out to me and said that if you want to go to Albania, if you want to enjoy Tirana, that you need to know people, or yeah, she said something like that, like if you're in Lagos and you don't know the right place to go, that's just the way it is in Tirana, that if you don't know the right place to go in Tirana, it might get boring. So I felt that was what happened to me, because I just wanted to go as a tourist and enjoy by myself. Yeah, so I'd say that it wasn't the liveliest time of the year. And then overall, I stayed in the city center, like the town center, or how they call it, I don't know. But I tried to stay where the tourist attractions were close to my Airbnb. And I realized that the streets were not all that clean. It wasn't giving. The roads were bumpy, and then a lot of other things happened that made me just feel like Tirana is not that clean. Yeah, if you want to enjoy Albania, I'd say you should go to the southern part of Albania. Yeah, I'd say you should go to the southern part of Albania. I'd say you should go to the coastal area. That's where you will enjoy it. And don't go in winter like I did. I visited Durres in winter, and everywhere was practically shut down. The theater, the cinema, everywhere was shut down. That it was just in preparation for the summer months. So this is like the best time if you're planning a trip for summer. This is like the best time for you to book your flight, and this is like the best time for you to book your Airbnb and any activities you think you might want to do. I'm going to share that also in this video. Yeah, so I visited Durres, but I didn't enjoy it there because of the time of the year. One thing about Albania is that people will stare at you. People would stare, like literally look at you, head to toe, toe to head. People would stare. At some point, I felt I was a celebrity, just without the money and the fame yet. But overall, I would say that they are nice people, they are kind people. I met good people that were ready to talk to me, even though they don't speak English. They try to like speak the little they can, especially the cab driver rather. I used the blue taxi, and every driver that I met with was 100%. So if you intend going by taxis to any of the places in Tirana, I don't know if they do. The taxi took me to Dures. So if you intend using any taxi, I'd say you should try the blue taxi. They're very good, affordable, and the drivers are good. Yeah. Now let's talk about food and cafes. Food and cafes in Tirana, Albania. I can tell you for free, there are lots of restaurants, there are a lot of cafes, and the coffee culture in that country is mad. Yes. I thought it was just in the UK, like everybody wants to have coffee at any slightest opportunity. Every shop, like you can literally just count 10 steps and then you see a coffee shop. You count another one. There are even coffee shops beside each other. Like, how do you guys make sales? Like, I don't know. But yeah, there were so many restaurants, there were so many cafes. I would have to admit this. I didn't really try the Albanian traditional food. Yeah, because I was watching my stomach and I was trying to be careful. I got like recommendations from my Airbnb host talking about the Bluefish restaurants. I'm going to add them on the screen. Some of the restaurants the Airbnb host recommended to me, I only visited one Greek restaurant, which was nice, and then mostly Italian restaurant. I tend to eat from Italian restaurants when I travel because I'm kind of used to their spices and everything that they use compared to trying the local dish in the countries I visit. Yeah, so I didn't really try the Albanian food, but if you want to, you can visit any of these restaurants on the screen. So let's talk about the activities in Tirana. I had like a nice walk down the Skanderbeg Square, which is free, you don't have to pay. And then they have like the I Love Tirana sign post that you can take pictures. The weather was not so perfect that day, so yeah, you can see the pictures, the videos. The Bank Acts 2 is close to the Skanderbeg Square. Then the mosque is also close to the Skanderbeg Square. All these are free. There's a big park. It's called the Grand Tirana Park. Just all within that Skanderbeg Square. So if you intend doing anything free, maybe the first day you just want to see the city, you just want to like maybe enjoy the city. And then I did like the cable car thingy. If you watch my previous video, you'll see the views was mad. Like, you would enjoy the views. If you're not scared, I was scared at first, but coming down from the mountain, I wasn't scared. The cable car is called Dichati or something. It's 1,500 for one person, and it's about 1 hour trip to and fro, depending on how long you want to stay up on the mountain. There are so many activities up on the mountain that I didn't do. The shooting spree was on the mountain. They accept both euros, pounds, and leg currency. There is a cafe up the mountain. There's also like this very big hotel up the mountain, and then there's so many activities up on the mountain that you want to do before coming down the hill. Questions I got asked. Somebody asked me, can I use my card to make payments in Tirana? Yes, you can use your UK card to make payments in Tirana. It's acceptable. You can also use your card to withdraw from the ATM. Another question is, are there buses in Tirana? Yeah, there are buses, but I didn't try to use the bus at any point in Tirana. But I heard that if the bus pass per day is like 40 leg, and then you're good to go. But I'm not so sure, so I don't want to confuse you. I used the blue taxi throughout my stay in Tirana. Another person asked what are some most seen places or most see places in Albania. I'd say Tirana, the capital. I would have visited Berat, the city with 1,000 windows. I would have visited that place, but I didn't go because I was discouraged. I was discouraged and I wasn't enjoying the trip at some point. So I would say Berat if you want to. Kashmir or Kashmir, I don't know how it is pronounced, but the beach there is very nice. Like, the beach is looking beautiful. Then the last question someone asked me was, can I drive in Albania with a UK license. Yeah, you can drive with your UK license in Albania. The road, I can't say is 100% like the UK road, but then if you rent a car and you just want to explore the city more at your own pace, yes, you can use your UK driver's license in Albania. So let me know if you have more questions to ask me concerning the trip or anything at all concerning Albania or Tirana. I'll be happy to answer all of those questions in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and if you plan going to Albania this year, next year, anytime at all, and you watch this video, make sure to enjoy your trip, make sure to have fun, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.